It will be 24%. That's what Paul George is shooting right now in the playoffs.
Hey, Paul. It seemed like Kawhi said you guys kind of ran flat in the third quarter, but it seemed like you kind of kept up with the pace of the game in the fourth. What are some of the things that kind of stood out to you in a positive manner where you guys can emphasize in game two and try to get the W?
What are the positives?
Yes.
That's it. I mean, we just continue to give ourselves chances. I think that's the positive. That terrible third quarter to start to have up, 13 or 14 in the third to start it. And we just came out flat. They came out, they were playing desperation ball the whole night. And, we didn't match it until late. But, I think the positive out of it is, we gave ourselves a chance. Regardless we gave this one up with a flat third, we still gave ourselves a chance to win this.
Thanks. Go to Tomer.
PG, you played against Donovan a couple years back, and it really seemed like he just willed the Jazz into that second half, and they sort of just followed his lead. Just how has he evolved, and how tough is he to defend? I know he's still young, but he's developing into a star right now.
Yeah, he's just he's super aggressive. He's super aggressive. He stays in attack mode, and he's got a strong body, so he uses that body. He's explosive. I think he's showing a lot of growth in that area of, just putting the team on his back and stepping up as their leader.
Did he do anything that kind of surprised you guys today?
No, nothing surprising. I think, the volume of shots that, we allow, that's on us. But nothing surprising. I've seen him being in Oklahoma, for, that series and, just seeing his growth since I've been in Oklahoma up until this point. His growth has just been upward. And he's been playing great this year. And he came out and, he played great tonight.
Thank you.
Thanks. Law, you can go ahead.
Paul, just referring back to that series a couple years ago, I know we're not trying to get too deep into old shit, but obviously that crowd has some different energy for you. You at the free throw line, even on the broadcast, you mentioned that, Utah's got something extra when you play there. How do you kind of lock in and block that out and just play your game? Because, Utah's different than a lot of other arenas in the NBA, especially in the playoffs.
Yeah, I like it. It's that part doesn't get to me. It's all respect. I've had good games here. I've had bad games here. That part doesn't get to me. That's part of this game. To be honest, the crowd's gonna be involved. You want that. As an opposing player, you kind of want that. I just didn't shoot the ball well. Fact of the matter, I didn't shoot the ball well tonight. But I'll have a better approach. I thought I was just indecisive on my approach. But I'll be, a little bit better on getting the shots that I want and taking those shots that I want.
He didn't play because of coach's decisions. He's coming and he's been big for these Clippers. We'll take a listen to him right now. And there's nothing like live television. We're going to switch that. Let's take a listen to Kawhi Leonard.
Did the defense of the Jazz push you off your spots or get in the way of doing what you guys wanted to do?
I think we had a pretty good rhythm in the first half. I think we came in that third quarter pretty flat. But, they are a good defensive team. They play hard tonight. They fought the whole game, and they got the win.
You can go ahead.
Kawhi, how is the challenge of trying to slow down Donovan Mitchell different or maybe in some ways kind of similar to facing Doncic?
two different players, two different teams. But I mean, obviously, all-star caliber player. Skilled and same ways, one-on-one pick and roll. Just very aggressive. He's going to keep shooting the ball, get his teammates involved. So we all just have to take the challenge and try to slow him down.
Law, you can go ahead.
Hey, Kawhi, I know that this was kind of a quick turnaround after the 7-game series. Just in your mind, how much of that played into the challenges of keeping up and playing a full 48 in game 1 against Utah, and how can that improve in game 2?
There's no excuses. Like I said, we had, 10-point lead at halftime. We just have to keep being aggressive. I felt like we came out flat. We just got to all watch film and see what we could do better overall.
Thanks, Law. We've got time for 2 more. Tomer, you can go ahead.
Why Ty has preached, attacking the paint and getting your offense through attacking the paint. I'm curious, how much different is it when you have to go against a guy like Gobert as opposed to last round with Boban and Kristaps?
Very different. 7-foot guy could move very well, slide his feet, wants to play defense, wants to make a presence out there on both ends of the floor. That's the difference.
Thanks. And Andrew, you can take the last question.
Hey, Kawhi. Before tip-off, when Ty was talking about the tight turnaround you guys have had, he felt like you playing back-to-backs this year had factored into why you had been so successful during quick turnarounds in the last half of the first round, being as effective as you were. How physically different does this postseason feel for you in terms of the way you can bounce back from big minute nights? And how was the challenge tonight after 48 hours after Game 7?
I mean, it's playoff basketball, so you just have to be prepared to do whatever it takes to win. That's where my mindset is. You just got to get your rest and recovery. Make sure I'm ready to go. I think that's Thursday, and there's no complaints here. I'm having fun. I'm playing basketball, and it's a challenge that you just have to overcome and just face and have fun with it.
Thanks for your time, Kawhi.
The fun guy.